welcome to Lessons in Miracles. I'm Teri Angel with my co-host Karen Palmer. Hi, Karen.
Hello.
And our beautiful family, the one and only Christine Elizabeth.
Hello, everyone.
And Charlie Charming Coons.
Hello, everyone.
So, we have a lesson to talk about tonight. But first, we're going to go into our hearts. So I'm going to see if Karen will do that for us and take us to that special place where we connect.
Absolutely. So let's just take a moment. This beautiful instant where we rest in the heart of harmony and we trust that beyond all the appearances, beyond all the situations and circumstances that we're seeing, that all is well, that we are being guided, and that there is a love, a perfect love, an absolute oneness, a light that is bringing us home, carrying us in, carrying us in a beautiful and graceful way. Our beautiful Gracie coming in, so grateful. And hello, Chetta. Hello, we're so grateful that you're here. So let's really feel into that true certainty of perfect love and the absolute oneness that brings us together as that one light, appearing as billions of bodies, but one light. Feel that light penetrating and radiating from your heart to any heart that you can think of. If there's any being on the planet that you just haven't talked with or want to have a conversation with or haven't been able to be with in a connecting physical way, just beam your heart. Remember, you have not lost the knowledge and your direct communication with all creation. You have that. It's never, ever been interrupted, only in your imagination. And that's a powerful tool that you have. But we can remember this. We can have this knowledge in the universal mind. We can hold this healing, loving energy, this universal knowledge, this universal certainty for all creation. So if there's anyone struggling right now, anyone who just pops into your head, anyone that you've been wanting to support, feel that beam of light just radiating into that illusion of a body and waking up the true self, the original, innocent, true self that has never been apart. That beautiful self. We can remember it for everyone. We can remember it and we can radiate it Doesn't matter if that other person believes it or doesn't believe it. It doesn't matter if that person is open or not open to healing. That healing, that love, when we give it completely freely, with no attachments, with no expectations and no demands, no conditions, that love lands. And we can trust that. And in our memory is the recall of how dear all creation is to us in truth. How much a part of us every mind is. How faithful they have really been to us. And how this love contains us all. This universal love is beyond words. It's beyond all of our senses. It's beyond our comprehension. And the more that we let that love just flow from us, knowing that all our purpose, all our function is to radiate, to extend, and to trust that that light will heal all illusions, all appearances, all circumstances, all externals, because there are no externals. We're all one beautiful, expansive, global family. Just loving each other and walking each other home.
Mm-hmm.
So now it's time for us to just take some time to explore these beautiful miracles together. And I know that Teri wanted to share.
Yes. So, we had a lesson of it. I want to say it. Use my computer. Okay. Oh, it's not going back. I was hoping it would. Lesson 159, Karen, it won't move. My computer won't move to it. Can you read that?
Read the what? The whole thing?
No, just the lesson 159.
It was, I give the miracles I have received.
I give the miracles I have received. So I've had a real outpouring of love from people lately, and it's been wonderful to receive. If you remember, a couple of days ago, I shared when I was at Twin Falls and I was going into the park, and it was $5 because I didn't have my parks pass on me, and I gave the guy the $5 bill, and he gave it back to me. Remember that?
Yes.
So I put it in my wallet and didn't even think anything more. And today I was going to go to Starbucks coffee, and instead I heard to go to the other place. So I exited off the interstate and pulled in his car
Mm-hmm.
and parked by the door. And I moved his truck that was off remote from the rest of the cars. The guy waved at me. I parked and I waved back, and I had cracked my windows. So a little bit later, he came up to the car and he asked if I could help him with a couple of gallons of gas. And I looked at him. I'm going, I'm struggling too. I wish I could buy your gas for you. And he was so nice and so generous. And oh, okay, thank you. I'm sorry I bothered you. And he went and got in his car, and something just said, "Look in your wallet." And so I opened my wallet, and there was the $5. I hadn't touched it. So I pulled it out and I ran over to his truck and I said, "Will $5 help?" And oh my gosh, giving him $1 any blessing to be able to do that. I just share that your urge to give, because it will. So that was my story I wanted to share today about giving and receiving.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I got the text message like morning that my uncle would move and everywhere else, so he would give me him a new phone number. So that's a miracle.
Beautiful.
I thank you so much for sharing. Hi, everybody. I'm home,
Hey,
so
Gracie.
I could come on. I thank you, Terry, for that, for telling us what occurred and the way you felt. Because I do believe it resonates within us all when you give or when something happens that just elevates what is within us and reminds us that we're so loved, we're so special. you know um i I am I'm just very, very happy to hear what happened to you. And I have I have a history of doing that, and sometimes it I I I have $50 in fives, and it just so happens, and I don't even know how or where, but I just feel it in me, to give, and I always have those $5. And sometimes when the people come to fix to do some repairs, they're not expecting a tip because they've come with a company. But the other day, they came to service our dishwashing machine, and I gave each of them $5, and they were like, "No, no, no, we can't take that. This is work related." I said, "But this is coming from my heart. Because I was told to give them, well, not told, but I was urged, that nudging, and we have to listen to guidance. We have to listen when we say we're being guided. You know,
Yes.
some people, it may seem absurd or crazy, but if you're being guided, you don't know, and you ask, what do you need me to do today, God? What does the universe need me to do? And when it
Right.
comes, you got to step up because you asked. And
Yeah.
that's the sincerity and the moving in faith. And Terry, you just had a $5. Here we are every single time. We're like, "Terry, here's pocket. Here's something for the road. So zoom along." But here you were. And that person gave that back to you. Isn't that amazing? Because it was
Yeah.
supposed to be for the
Right.
gas.
It was supposed to
You,
be. And it
oh,
was for gas. Many times we don't know when
yes,
somebody asks for help with cash.
yes.
And I watched
Mm.
as he took his gas can over and got the gas to put in his car.
Oh,
So, yeah, he really
oh,
was in need. And, and I was able to be there to help meet that need. So I was
wow.
very grateful that that happened.
And it's so funny, it's so right, because we always in our prayers, I know it's in my prayer, and I think it's also Isabel's prayer. And somebody does say on the morning show, the prayer is that, everybody's needs, they're met at their point of need, or
Yeah.
their needs are met. Here we are. Thank you. Thank you, Terry.
Yeah. Thank you. Great.
Yeah. I had one like that. Uh Actually it was I was coming out of the phone store and there were people, a guy and his wife and I just walked right away from him and they came up to me and said, "What are you scared of?" or whatever. And he was asking for money and I didn't have any. And and he said that him and his wife were homeless. They got kicked out of their apartment or whatever, and they had nowhere to go with the baby or whatever. So they were trying to get money to get a room. So I went to 7-Eleven and took out money and went back and gave it to them. I just, you feel that urge, and it's like, yeah. So, yeah, that was a couple months ago, you know. I said, well, I'm well enough off, and these people don't have anywhere to sleep tonight,
Yeah. Yeah.
so I did that. So
Yeah. One.
anyway, that's how we're all so grateful that we can do what we can do. So it's always good to give as we receive.
Yeah.
So
One time.
thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Charlie.
I I am on the hospital for 9 hours at the water home with people in there too, and I understand they don't have much money and my stuff, and they really want a room. I understand they're cold, so I understand
I
the
know
home
you do,
living.
Chris.
Thank you, Christine.
Yeah, I bet you see with them out in the hospital too.
Yeah.
Right here.
And I want to say, you have to, because it's not. Sometimes it could be dangerous situations, like especially here in New York, right? Um, but when you listen inside, you'll hear, you'll know, you'll get the knowing that it's, it's, it's your agenda, that you're the one who has to do that giving, and it is safe and it is all right,
Uh-huh.
because we're also told to be on the to guard yourselves, like to know, because it's not all the situations. I've learned that here in New York. However, you will know it from inside, because it just resonates with you and it comes with ease. I think, Terry, that's what you're trying to show us as well. And
Yeah,
it's that, and Charlie too. It comes with ease, and because that is its time and its moment, and that's, I don't know, Karen, would that be the illusion of that time? But because that's what is needed, then it manifests, it comes through, and it's very easy. It comes with ease and flow, and you get back, you receive back as you have given.
absolutely. Interesting. The insights for the one that we did today is say that all God created us. We were one in God. We never only God was a stranger to us. We in separate bodies were real. Now is the time to wake up from you. Now is the time to let go of that separate identity. Now is the away truth and in truth. All of our home. Fear is this in God's real world. And everyone does to some degree. Everyone feels that some unsettled feeling, sometimes hidden God of orderly stability. It all comes from having denied ourselves. The world is the effect of believing something valuable than the home love for us. So, take identity own. Yet God leave all himself to his creation. Guide himself, more of himself to one, less to another. Just one can no differences. So, boy, does that just fit right in with this discussion that we've had tonight. I love that. Oh, and there's our
There are
Auntie
no
Jean.
coincidences. And our Auntie Jean. Hi,
Hi,
honey. We
sweet
love
one.
you.
We love you so
Yeah, we
much.
were pretty much.
Yeah, so that's a beautiful reminder for all of us, and just so people do know, I was homeless and I experienced what it felt like to feel invisible. I experienced what it felt like to have people look and not be sure if they could be feeling safe with me and look away because they didn't have money and thought I was going to ask for it. So if there are people that you feel that gentle nudge, that you are called to just smile, just make that eye contact and, buy a sandwich and sit down with somebody and have a half a sandwich with somebody and a bottle of water. And you'll be surprised. You'll be surprised how much more you have in common than the differences that you see in the appearances.
True. Anybody else have any night's lesson?
Yes, because we are one. As you say, Karen, you'll find that there are no differences because we are
The
one.
light guides us
Mm-hmm.
to those who we can be the most helpful. I just believe that with all my heart.
I know your story, and it's
It was the kindness of strangers that if I hadn't had the kindness of strangers help me, I wouldn't have gotten off of the streets. So, it could have gone a whole nother way if it hadn't been for people who were considered strangers to me, who became really good friends. And I believe that with all my heart, that we're at home. We're at home. And fear is the stranger here. And when we stay in that heart of harmony, our heart of hearts, our true heart, just like Teri says all the time, stay in your heart and stay blessed. Because when we stay in our heart and we stay blessed, we know that we have more than enough and we can always find some way to be helpful, always. I don't understand how it all works. All I know is that when you really listen to the harmony in your heart and you really pay attention to that oneness that is calling you into that frequency, the light will guide you.
sure will. All right, so we have another beautiful lesson.
Yeah, we do. We have another beautiful, this is a beautiful lesson. Give me your blessing, Holy Son of God. Today we practice differently and take a stand against our anger, that our fears may disappear and offer room to love. Here is salvation in the simple words in which we practice today's idea. Here is the answer to temptation, which can never fail to welcome the Christ where fear and anger had prevailed before. Here is atonement made complete. The world passed safely by, and heaven now restored. Here is the answer of the voice for God. Complete abstraction is the natural condition of the mind, but part of it is now unnatural. It does not look on everything as one. It sees instead but fragments of the whole, for only thus could it invent the partial world that we see. The purpose of all seeing is to show you what you wish to see. All hearing but brings to your mind the sounds you want to hear. Thus were specifics made, and now it is specifics we must use in practicing. We give them to the Holy Spirit that he may employ them for a purpose which is different from the one we gave to them. Yet he can use but what we made to teach us from a different point of view, so we can see a different use in everything. Now, one brother is all brothers. Every mind contains all minds, for every mind is one. Such is the truth. Yet, do these thoughts make clear the meaning of creation? Do these words bring clarity with them to you? What can they seem to be but empty sounds, pretty perhaps, correct in sentiment, yet fundamentally not understood nor understandable? The mind that taught itself to think specifically can no longer grasp abstraction in the sense that it is all encompassing. We need to see a little that we learn a lot. It seems to be the body that we feel limits our freedom, makes us suffer, and at last puts out our life. Yet bodies are but symbols for a concrete form of fear. Fear without symbols calls for no response, for symbols can stand for the meaningless. Love needs no symbols, being true, but fear attaches to specifics, being false. Bodies attack, but minds do not. This thought is surely remnants of our text, where it is often emphasized, this is the reason bodies easily become fear's symbols. You have many times been urged to look beyond the body, for its sight presents the symbol of love's enemy. Christ's vision doesn't see. The body is the target for attack, for no one thinks he hates a mind. Yet, what but mind directs the body to attack? And what else could be the seat of fear except what he thinks he fears? Hate is specific. There must be a thing to be attacked. An enemy must be perceived in such a form that he can be touched and seen and heard and ultimately killed. When hatred rests upon a thing, it calls for death, as surely as God's voice proclaims, there is no death. Fear is insatiable. consuming everything the eyes behold, seeing itself in everything, compelled to turn upon itself and to destroy. Who sees a brother as a body sees him as fear's symbol, and he will attack, because what he beholds is his own fear, external to himself. Poised to attack and howling to unite with him again, mistake not the intensity of rage projected fear must spawn. It shrieks in wrath and claws the air in frantic hope it can reach to its maker and devour him. Today we practice a form we attempted earlier. Your readiness is closer now, and you will come today nearer to Christ's vision. If you are intent on reaching it, you will succeed today. And once you have succeeded, you will not be willing to accept the witness of your body's eyes. What you will see will sing to you of ancient melodies that you will remember. You are not forgot. Would you remember? Select one brother or sister, symbol of the rest, and ask salvation. See first as clearly as you can in that same form to which you are accustomed. See the face, the hands, the feet, the clothing. Watch the smile and see the familiar gestures which make so frequently. Then think of this. What you are seeing now conceals from you the sight of one who can forgive you all your sins, whose sacred hands can take away the nails which pierce your own and lift the crown of thorns which you have placed upon your bleeding head. Ask this. Give me your blessing, Holy Son of God. I would behold you with the eyes of Christ and see my perfect sinlessness in you. And he will answer, whom you called upon, for he will hear the voice for God in you and answer in your own. Behold this now, whom you have seen as mere flesh and bone, and recognize the Christ has come upon you. Today's idea is your safe escape from anger and from fear. Be sure you use it instantly should you be tempted to attack a brother or sister and perceive the symbol that you are of fear. You will see him suddenly transform from enemy to savior and from the devil to Christ. I don't know. Something just went down my throat funny. Maybe something didn't want me to say those words. I don't know. Oh, I was choking up there.
Maybe.
So that was that's a tight lesson there. It kind of leads from the last one, and each one builds upon the next.
It does. I think you're right, Karen. And it's like sometimes, there's an interruption. There's something that doesn't want the word to spread. So thank you for persevering, and thank you for sharing that beautiful message.
Thank you.
So we're going to go into our next part. And there's our miracle lean joining in. We're going to go into chanting for change, changing our heads up, and coming up to our first chant. And anyone that was here just for A Course in Miracles, thank you for joining us for that. And here we go. The first one. Are you okay, Karen, to continue?
Yeah, that was
Okay.
crazy, but yeah, I'm okay.
I know, right?
It
So
was
we
like
have
really
Om.
it was almost like some energy was stopping me from talking.
Right. Yeah. So we have Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha.
All right, so this is where we're going to clear those obstacles. And we'll do this 3 times slow, and then we'll do it 108 times all together as our beautiful family. And beautiful Karen will let you know when we get to that magic number. And then beautiful Teri Angel will lead us in a short meditation on freedom, because we're going to remove all those obstacles and whatever's going on, barriers, whatever's happening, we're clearing it right now. We have no interest in dark energy. We are the light. So we declare that all obstacles be removed.
Om
Ganapataye Namaha. We declare that all barriers, conflicts, and violence be removed. Om Ganapataye Namaha. And we declare that all illusions, illness, and allergies be removed. Om Ganapataye Namaha. Om Gam 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 Ganapataye Namaha.
Om Ganapataye Namaha. Let's take a moment to quiet our minds and search in our heart for anything that we believe is a barrier between us and God, anything that we think is an obstacle. This chant that we did was a chant to remove all of that which is in our minds, because there's nothing that can separate God. Feel that energy of freedom. Feel how blessed you are when you connect in with it. And put that smile on your face that comes when you receive the message that you are free, that there is nothing, there's no chains, there's no obstacles. And just give gratitude. And we're going to go into the next chant with that in mind. Grateful for every feeling. And we're going to chant Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. So, Karen, please stop.
Okay, so this is where we're going to chant 3 times slow, and then we'll chant 108 times all together as our beautiful family. And I will let us know when we get to that magic number. And then beautiful Teri Angel will lead us into the next part of our session. So we declare that all are accepting, aligning, allowing, and Nam Myoho Renge Kyo.
No.
We declare that all are happy and healthy.
No.
Nam
Nam
Myoho
Myoho
Renge
Renge
Kyo.
Kyo.
We declare that all live in peace and harmony and are open and ready to receive miracles. Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. 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 Nam Myoho Renge Kyo, 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 Nam Myoho Renge Kyo.
Go back to our heart, that peace place of knowing we are what we are. We are pure love. We are spirit, a spark of the divine. And every night we give honor to our Creator for being a part of the oneness. We do this by chanting Om 3 times slowly. As you chant it, really feel in your heart that gratitude, that connection with the divine. After that, stay in your hearts. Just take a moment of silence after we chant the Oms and connect in with your heart and your brain before we give that love out into the world. So take a deep breath in, hold that gratitude feeling in your heart, and let's begin the chanting of Om. What a beautiful energy when we connect in to our true self, to the unconditional love that we are, the remembrance of a spirit being. Just connect in with that, with your breath. Ask the Creator to place in you a desire to be more like God, to be more non judgmental in the world. And being kind is one thing that we do every night. As we breathe in that love and connect with it, we give it out into the world. So, with a big breath in, pull the love from the divine and then send it out on assignment to go wherever it needs to be in this world. Om Shanti Shanti. Om Peace. Peace. Sweet peace. Thank you. Thank you to all who have the desire for more peace in our world. Thank you for your loving kindness that you show every night on here. And every night we do a declaration. And Christine, I'm wondering if you would lead us in that declaration tonight.
I am Brianna. We do this every single night as a family of 1, 2, 3.
We
We
declare that there
that
is
there
peace
is
on earth,
on
and
And
we
And we
we
declare
declare
that peace begins inside
and
of me.
inside of
inside so it is.
and so it is.
always.
Forever.
And forever.
Amen.
Ah,
Amen.
and we've been doing this for a long time now. It's 1,117 days as a group known
Yeah, the peace.
as the
The
Peace.
peace for
Peace for
peace.
peace.
Peace for peace. Auntie Jean says it's a movement, so it's
It
a
is.
movement.
Yes.
And she also says that Christine's a P, Karen's a P, we got a Mama P, we got a Gracie P, we got an Auntie Jean in the audience P, Molly P, and a Pranchetta P. And me, I'm a Charlie P. And all you people out there, wouldn't you like to
Wouldn't you want
be a
to be a
Yeah,
peace
peace.
too?
Yeah.
P too?
And I hear our Gracie P.
Yes, and each night, especially the few nights that Terry's been out on the road, she's been kept company by the hills. And when we look out in the morning, we see the hills because the
Hills
hills
are
are
Alive.
alive
alive
with the sound
with the sound
Yes,
of
chanting.
chanting.
Chanting
And the
I'm
springs
going
full
to
of
be.
peace,
peace.
and the
this
smiles on lips,
Yes.
because peace is coming around
Well,
the corner
when
when
we
we
chant.
When
chant.
we chant,
Peace is
Peace
Peace is
coming
coming
around the
around
everyone
the
corner
corner
when we
when we
when
chant.
chant.
we
when we
chant.
Peace is
chant,
coming
Peace is
Peace
coming
is coming
around
Around
the
around the
corner.
corner.
Sweet,
smiles
smile
sweet
on
Smiles
smile
on
on
people's
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 faces.
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 Peace is
is
coming
Peace is
coming
around
coming
the
around the
Corner when
corner.
corner
we
when
We
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 chant.
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 and
And
be
be
And
kind.
kind.
be kind.
Yeah, thank you guys.
Yay, what a blessed night. Thank you all so much for being here. We do this every night, so come back tomorrow and join in with us.
Mm.
So much love to you. Good night, Auntie Jean. We love you so
Beautiful.
much. We're praying for
Love
you. Feel
you.
better. We love you so much. And Prachetta, thank you. And Marlene, our miracle Marlene, thank you for coming in tonight. And anyone else who's listening. I am in Montana still, Marlene. That's where I'm at. Here with the hills that are alive with all kinds of wildlife. So,
Yeah.
all right. So we're going to get out of here. We love you. And we say,
Good
Namaste.
night,
Y'all.
Namaste
Namaste.
all.
to
Oh, I
all.
am a
good
me
night,
to go on.
everyone.
Good
Good night,
night.
Good night,
everyone.
everyone.
One
Good
night.